Well, yeah, I've had a one-sided view of the divine. And the reason we've had a one-sided view of the divine is because the myths that our society lives by are the myths that only speak about a male god, when, in fact, a goddess has been around for 30 or 40,000 years. We can look to the artifacts, we can look to the archaeological sites, we can look to the textiles, we can look to the myths. But, you know, because religion is about power and politics, the sacred feminine has sort of been swept beneath the sands of time. And the mythology of goddess has been obscured purposefully, because this is all about uplifting the patriarchy as opposed to having a balanced society where you have the attributes of the feminine and the masculine in control in society. So when you consider that one person's myth is another person's religion, and when that myth is dominated by a male god, well, then you have male leadership that predominates in society. So as a result, women have been subjugated, and goddesses become our role models. They become our archetypes. So when we only have a male god that is at the center of society, well, that sets the male gender up to be the leader of the society, and that then subjugates women to sort of a second-class supporting role rather than a partnership, rather than an equal role where they are in a sense you know, looking over humankind together, or men and women, or leading and ruling together.